Hello everyone, welcome to Statistics. I know that many of you are not really looking forward to this class. Statistics is the class that many people dread when they see it on their degree plans. This course that you are taking has been recently redesigned to be as student-friendly as possible, while still meeting all of the learning objectives for a statistics class at the undergraduate level. We have found an excellent textbook, the Triola text, Elementary Statistics using Excel. What we're going to do is teach you all of the important statistical processes, functions, concepts, and we are going to solve the problems using Excel rather than handheld calculators or specific statistical software. Software designed specifically to solve statistical problems is wonderful, it's easy to use, it's great, but if you ever need to use statistics in the workplace, you may not have access to that software, in which case you wouldn't necessarily have the skill set to do those problems. So what we've done here is designed it around Excel, which we assume everyone will always have access to, and we're going to teach you how to do everything you need to know in the world of statistics within Excel. There are going to be several videos very similar to this throughout the course that are going to guide you through the process of solving problems in Excel. I'm going to take you into Excel documents, much like I'm opening this Excel sheet here, and I'm going to go step by step through the problems on how to solve them. Some of the problems are going to be very similar, almost identical to the homework problems. So all you're going to have to do is plug in the homework problem numbers into what I've shown you how to do. Other times I'm going to solve things that are very similar, but you're going to have a little deeper understanding of the concepts to know how to use what I've shown you to solve the homework problems. It is very important, absolutely crucial, that you spend time in the chapter, that you read each chapter, that you make sure you know how to do the examples in each chapter before even starting with the videos. If you haven't read the chapter, the video actually can get you part of the way there to do the homework, but what's going to end up happening is if it isn't an exact replica of the homework problem, you're not going to have the tools to know how to use what I have shown you to solve the homework problems. So what's going to happen is you're going to end up going back to the chapter anyway. So I really recommend, to get the most out of this class as you can, to read the chapter at least 2 times before starting the video. And even having, maybe not working through the problems until you've done the Excel portion, watch the Excel videos, but at least see how they're done and have an understanding of the approach the text is taking. Typically, the approach the text will take to solve these problems is identical or very similar to what I'm going to show you. There's lots of ways to get to the same final answer within Excel. You could probably come up with 10 or 20 different ways to solve every problem. I'm just going to show you one. It's usually going to be the same as the book. Sometimes will be a little different, so you'll have 2 approaches, but we're all going to get you to the same place. So the key thing there is spend some time in the book before attempting the problems. Another piece of advice I'm going to give you is if you find yourself expending an exorbitant amount of time on any one problem, please email or call your instructor to get some help. These problems should not take 6 or 7 hours. You may, if it just shouldn't take that long. Maybe on the more complicated problems, if there's a little trial and error involved and a little reviewing of some concepts, maybe a half hour or an hour or even longer. But if you're spending all day on a problem, give your instructor a call or send an email and get a little help. It'll save you a bunch of time, and maybe you're traveling down the wrong path in how to solve the problem, and the instructor will be able to help you out with that. As far as other pieces of advice for the course, besides reading, calling if you get stuck, is to make sure that you do watch the videos. And when you do watch the videos, my recommendation would be to have the video open on part of your screen and then have an Excel sheet of your own on part of the screen. And as I'm going through how to do the problems, pause the video and so you can keep up with what you're and imitating what I'm doing on your Excel sheets. You can actually go through the process of solving the problems with me. You can watch these videos as many times as you want, obviously. They're all links to YouTube, so you can access them from your smartphones or your computers or any internet device. And go with me through the problems. Don't just watch me do it, maybe the first time, but then the second time through, go with me and solve the problem with me, and then have the videos there as a resource when you're actually doing your homework problems. I think they'll be tremendously helpful. The videos are fairly short, 3 to 7 minutes. Sometimes there's a couple per chapter, and I move pretty quick in the videos. I found that when I make these videos, if I talk very slowly and move everything very slowly, students get bored and tend not to watch them, especially because some of the concepts are fairly easy. I move quick because you can go back and watch the same thing 5 or 6 times if you have trouble getting it, but if you do get it, you don't have to sit through a rather long and drawn out video. As for the rest of the welcome to the class, I hope that you enjoy the class. I spent a lot of time designing it and creating it and trying to make it as student-friendly as possible without sacrificing any content or quality. And I think we've gotten there. I'm excited to have each and every one of you in class and look forward to being a learning resource for you. Please do not hesitate to call or email if you have any questions or problems. That's what I'm here for, and I love to help students. So with that being said, welcome to the class, and I hope to get to know all of you better through this process.